Hey there, comic friends and fiends. It's Rob, and I'm in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Monday, and that means it's time for Monday Mail Call. So I have this stack of comics here, and let's crack into them. Let's see what we got. I probably should have paused here to crack these open part way at least before I got into this, and I didn't. So I'm sorry, Mr. Jimmy the Don. Um, it's going to be a more painful opening today. All right, I think a lot of this stuff is stuff from eBay. Um, I kind of went on a spree, inexpensive spree, but um, a spree nonetheless. All right, crack that open. Somebody made their own box. That sometimes works out okay, and sometimes doesn't. Actually, they took it between cardboard and just made themselves some end caps, so it's okay. I'm gonna guess. I think I know what this is. Let me see if I'm right, because I see 1, 2, 3, 4 books in here. So I think that this is after having been motivated recently by my own video on Sidekicks Comics. We were talking about the 80s the other day, and we were talking about um, comic book properties from the 80s and the Hasbro universe and spec on that front, and I motivated myself to move a little spec myself on that and picked up the Mask miniseries. So we have the initial miniseries. This is it's press, but I mean it's a near mint was to probably. But looking at the front again, you have to get into it. You have to look at the pages to validate that they're there. There's no cutouts and everything else. It's but there's no water staining or anything on the back. Again, there's some pressable indentations. Dude, I remember these action figures. You remember those super powered figures? Whew. And oh, good. The pages seem to be white pages, I would say. Awesome. All right, cool. So that is a definite plus. I mean, it's not a 9.8, but it's definitely with a press, it might come out to be a 9.6. But I'd take a 9.4 still. Even be happy. These toy properties. A Mask is one of those ones that is being rumored for the Hasbro connected toy universe, whatnot, that they're going to be like a military division in some of the Transformers stuff or whatever. So we have Mask number 1, which we talked about. We have number 2. And number 3. And the 4th issue in the limited series. So there we go. I love the concept. You can see in the background. Look at it. There's IROC flying with gull wings. Like the gull wings had enough lift to lift the car. That's just great. I mean, forget. I mean, there's a lot of stupid stuff that we come up with. I mean, that was just like out there. But anyways, some Mask. That's cool. I don't care who you are. Mask is cool, yo. All right. Ooh, okay. This is from Rubber City Comics. So this is a book that actually got delayed on me because there's been subsequently like 2 more issues have come out on this. This is not a. So this is a newer. This is a brand new book. This is a variant cover for Radiant Black, number 3, which. I don't know if you've haven't been reading Radiant Black, or maybe you started off and you read the first 1, 2, or maybe even the 3rd issue, and were kind of like bored and you dropped it, well, you made a mistake because issue 4 was a game changer. No spoilers here, but let's just say you might want to go back and grab yourself number 4. It's making it look like number 4 is going to be a significant key, actually, I would imagine, in the run. All right, so let's see here. But this, I like this. It's nice. Gemini, I can recycle, reuse. I do like those. Let's see what we got. A nice little thing. Rubber City Comics on the backside. A little thank you. And a handwritten note and signing on top of the card with a 10% discount code on my next purchase. Cool. I do appreciate that. All right. Let's take this book out. So this was as far as I know, this was a retailer variant exclusive that wasn't available anywhere else. There's there we are, our bad guy standing over our good guy. Because red is bad, okay? Look at that. It's beautiful. Love that cover. Very cool. Let's see, does it say who did this cover? This is a Gallagher. Okay, yeah, Gallagher did a bunch of really good covers for Transformers and stuff that was really badass that I had. This was limited to 500 copies. So there you go. No COA stating that. It was just on the receipt. Just says limited to 500 copies. Pfft, I like that. I love low print runs when you got a book that other people aren't going to have. That makes me excited, excited. Let's get excited. I should not try to sing, let alone sing in a key that is way above my vocal range. All right, this is Stitch's Spaceport, which must mean that this has got to be a eBay. The way the book is rattling around in here. All right, so this was, yes, in fact it was. This is, God, I opened these up in the perfect order. This is Radiant Black number 4, the 1 in 25 variant. So this is the key. Oh, nice. So they bagged and boarded it, and it's inside of an Ultra Pro heavy-duty plastic on the outside. Book looks to be in remarkable condition from the front cover. I'm going to assume, I pray the back cover is equally amazing, because that would really suck if there was a bunch of color rub on the back side of it. But let's take a look and see. I do like these resealable bags for no other reason than when you take them out, the adhesive is over here, and so you don't have to worry about tape pull or anything. Taylor knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is an all black cover, so this is really, really the important piece here. And I mean, this is not going to be a 9.9 or a 10 because there's a slight manufacturing issue with this corner, which gives it a little bit, you're not going to be able to see it, gives it a touch of speck of white, but it's not a dull, blunted corner. It's sharp. The color is the black edge. Oh, well, we got a, looks like we have color breaking spine tick. 2 of them, maybe 3. Mid spine here, unfortunately. I don't know if they're going to come up at all, but right into here, there's a couple little itty bitty minors. I'll get it pressed and I'll sit on it and see. But this is still, this is like the, this is a key. This is the key that changes. I mean, everything changes. So, I mean, I've got other copies of this that are really good, but I wanted, my store missed out on the 125 for some reason. So he didn't have one for me, so I had to go to eBay, and I kind of suspected that anything I found on eBay was probably going to have minor, you know, anybody claimed it was a near mint plus was going to have, you know, minor little things like this, which means it's going to probably cap out at like a 9.6, but um, who knows? If it's yet to be seen whether or not Radiant Black becomes a big title. I mean, it's an independent, so is it going to get as big as Spawn someday? I don't know. Probably not. It doesn't have McFarlane cachet. But, who knows? Independents are gaining a lot of attention, and it doesn't take but a TV show, we know. It's about all it takes these days. There's even rumors of optioning. Then all of a sudden that becomes a book to have, and a major key with what happens in that book. And I mean, I'm being really careful here, make sure I don't say anything. But that is a game changer that happens in issue 4, and for that title, it is going to be, well, the speculation is that it's going to be a significant key. Who knows? They could pull the same type of thing again in another 3 issues. And I'm opening this upside down. How interesting. I just assumed that the label was on the flap that opened. Anyways, let's move on from Radiant Black for now. But let's just say, go on and read it. There's some spec value there. Okay, so these were from Instagram seller. I don't remember which one. I don't think he put a little thing in here, but oh, it's from Silver Age. There you go. @ _ Silver Age _ does some weekly post claims, and I just threw some of these up. This was like $38 is what I paid, so less than $10 a book here for some G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe hot right now, as we know. Number 69, Destro gets his gold helmets. 78, I don't remember what the keys are necessarily on all these off the top of my head. 40, I think this is the roadblock. And 54. So just picking up a couple holes. I've been grabbing up some of these lately. Got a couple holes, fill them up, and we'll see what happens when. I will honestly say I don't do a lot of spec buying, but this is 100% spec buy for me, really, and potential flipping on these books because I really am not a big Joe guy. These are nice. This is actually number 69. It's not very good. It's got a big crease right across the top there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it right in the yellow. There's a huge crease that goes right across there. Which, I mean, it might press out. There is a color break associated with it too, which is going to limit stuff on it, but yeah, whatever. All right, G.I. Joe. Last box. I think this box is pretty empty. So it's not like a big box of books. I think there's like one book in here. And I think it's a Batman book. Alright, so this is from some place that sells games mostly, and some 10% off coupon codes off their games, or whatever. Alright, some bubble wrap. It's actually nicely wrapped. So we had this large bubble wrap folded over it, filling up some space. Inside we have some cardboard, and it's protecting the book. Wow, this is a lot. I'm going to compare this to the pictures that I saw. That book does not look anything like what I recall buying. Holy cow. That is atrocious. If I missed this somehow, I don't know how, but this is absolutely god-awful. This, I mean, look, I mean, it's missing all along there. This side's like super hecka chewed up. And then we're missing over here. I mean, this is a second appearance of Poison Ivy. And I don't recall that I paid all that much for it, to be honest. so I probably can't be too upset. But I don't recall this looking anything like this. I don't think I even would have bid on it. Um, I'm actually taking a look right now just to see my recent purchases. Um, this Batman. So I paid $50 for it. No, this does not look. Holy cow! This is not even the same book. Wow. Holy cow. The pictures posted are totally not the book that is in this pic. There's no, this is a total bait and switch. He's listed a condition as fair, which you could potentially argue that maybe it's fair, but used like stock images, multiple locations throughout this thing, and does not state anywhere that the pictured item is um, not the item. Item specifics. Condition like new. A book that looks new but has been read. Cover has no visible wear. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That's the specifications on this. Um, this is all right. Cool. So I am going to frickin' take some pictures and submit some claim and get a refund on this. I don't care what the hell they claim, because this is not the book that was definitely not the book that's pictured here at all. Not even close. Not even. I really wish that I was set up ahead of time here to share with you guys um, this screen, what it does. Matter of fact, I'm going to try it. Let me see if I can even bring it in the. Let me bring in a source. Let me bring in my Windows capture. Um, yes, let's do that. All right, so I got this thing working now. I'm going to bring this in here. So let me transition here. So this is the listing for this book, and you can see. I'm going to blow this up. This book has none of the image damage, none of this damage, nothing around the staple, none of the massive chipping along the top and the corner, or the bottom corner, or the hole in the bottom down where it says the telltale clue. You'll see when I go back to the actual book here, I'll show you guys up close. There's a big hole in the front cover there. And when you scroll down in the listing here, again, he's using more pictures. These are these images here. 4 times this book is imaged, but doesn't bother to, other than he listed as, he claims it's fair in his description, but then right here in the description condition it says it's like new, which is more in line with what we're seeing here on the pictures. So, it's complete and utter BS is what it is. And so let me transition this back. So now here, look, I mean, you can see again, look at this. You can see the damage down here, this hole in the thing. And as I come along here, you can see all this chipping and the giant holes. And then if we go to the top, look at that. Massive. Half the comic code labels missing. And then just absolutely awful. So I've gotten hosed on that book to the tune of $50. Hopefully I'll get my money back, because even if $50 is a fair price for this book in this condition, which I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I have to go back and look up the pricing. At this point, it's a matter of principle. You bait and switched up the wazoo, and that's just not cool. All right, guys, I'm irritated. Until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including myself, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and one piece of garbage and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.